Pirate radio is a really good thing. Don't hate the media, become the media. Pirate radio is a really good thing.
That's right, it's 9 p.m. on Sunday night on Rant Radio, and it's time for What the Hell? If you like this show, ICQ your friends about it. Rant Radio's ICQ is 51558. To keep informed of the goings-on at Rant Radio. To chat with us during the show, go to www.rantradio.com and click on chat. Or if you're IRC savvy, go to the Downnet servers in the Rant Radio channel. If you want to send death threats, you can email me at info@rantradio.com. And now, here's the host of What the Hell, Cimmerian!
Hey, hey, noise from the bar today. Hey, hey, what's in the attic? Hey, hey, what did the Arab say? Hey, hey, ships is erratic. I'm going down the Dunderwatch. Please don't bother waiting up. I'm going down the Dunderwatch. Please don't bother waiting up.
Welcome. March 19th, 2000, week number 64 of What the Hell.
What the hell?
That's right.
See, that's why I said it was too loud, because we're going to get really loud here, so turn the speakers
I
down.
turn the speakers down after.
Hey, hello, everybody. Let's go around the room and see what's going on. First of all, big shouts out to everyone. We got a full house tonight. We got a full show planned.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be fucking deadly.
Look at that. Lots of people.
Lots of people. Lots of good, hard, strong men.
And Pixie Chick
and
just
women.
quit during the Britney Spears song, so I
don't
don't blame her,
Yeah,
really.
well, this Cimmerian has
It's like
this.
I've often said, I wouldn't mind fucking Britney Spears, but I don't want to talk to her and I don't want to know her.
Sure, that's so cold. That's so cold.
Evil.
Well,
so
you
wrong.
want to know her in the biblical sense, but other than that, forget it.
I would
right.
know you. Know you. I'd wink at her about 300 yards. That's about all I do with Britney fucking Spears. Hey, bitch, your whole head came off. Look at that.
So that's on my answering machine right
I
now,
would
just
like
to
to see
annoy people.
Bridget Nielsen and what's that other black chick who's really scary from the Conan movie?
Grace Jones.
Grace Jones and like a lesbian dyke fest, and they both like rape and kill her, not necessarily in that order.
That's not me. That's one of my favorite bands, Darkest of the Hillside Thickets, if you're wondering who that is. No, it's not me singing. Damn, the sound stopped.
Damn the sound. Okay, sound. I hereby damn thee. Okay.
Damn the all to hell.
Damn thee all to
So
heck.
we will go around the room here.
Okay.
See who's in the house this week.
Here.
And
we got,
Kurt on the camera this week.
well,
we
you got to
got
get in front of
Kurt
the camera first. Get in front of the camera first.
You can do it last.
Camera
You can do it
first.
What the hell?
Kurt
Kurt
Bert
Bert.
on camera.
That's a great Kurt Bert.
Good shot. Good shot.
Quickly, get him
Also
with the
known
tricorder.
as the Living Muppet.
And it's Cimmerian here.
Hi, Cimmerian.
Oh, those
How
are
you
great
doing?
shots. Good shots. Moving right over to the Daxter.
Not only that, yep.
How the hell do you do that? We should try to get the exact same shot and keep putting the same fucking shot up.
Then you morph from over the weeks.
Oh, yeah,
It's
brutal.
like all of a sudden 1 week the minute.
Moving right
You
along.
notice after about 2 or 3 works, the shirt
We
actually gets
have
dirtier.
Ronan Medic in the house.
Pleasure to
Ronan
meet you all.
Medic.
Ronan
Is
Medic.
this your
Ronan
first
Medic,
visit?
I actually,
This is Ronan Medic's first visit.
Wow.
That is Ronan. That is
That's pretty good.
I prefer the name Coma Boy.
no. He's
I
Ronan
will-
Medic. That was his
Okay.
name. That's his
Medic.
designation.
Also known sometimes as Aqualad.
Aqualad.
It goes on and on.
I actually
and on.
heard that. That's a good mic. That'll work. Wait. Maybe it's not such a good thing.
Okay, there.
Oh,
Louis
try
doing
out those
Louis.
headphones. A
It's the
stunning,
death rattle of a Disney duck creature.
a stunning
fucking
performance.
there.
That's
My
evolved.
God.
You're welcome.
My God, somebody raped Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Ronan Saryet says it's about time.
And Ronan Saryet to celebrate the IRA weekend of
All in
What the
black.
Hell? and his all-black Black Ops gear.
Britannia will fall.
Please stand up, Ronan Saryet, so we can see that it's not just a mask. In fact, that he does, in fact, have the complete Night Ops gear.
I'm a Soul Trooper for all seasons, all terrains, all the time.
Yes, Ronan Saryet. He's a
Hardcore
very
to the bone.
happy person. I personally keep him in a large glass case, which I fill with BZ compound, and I break only in case I think there's someone on my lawn. In which case, he goes out, I unplug him from my VR system, which is in a constant war simulator, listening to Static X, and then we calm him down with some Corm and Limp Bizkit, and then before we put him right back into the simulator.
Nice
Pleasure to
big-
serve you always, Founder.
Nice big warm glass of Valium.
Yeah, he's very, very good. He is where, you know, the dark side everybody talks about? That's the shadow that Ronan Saryet casts, okay?
You know what's really scary
Who's
about
that?
him?
Moving right along. Oh, no. Back
Go
over.
Go
Back. Go back.
Who's that
Go back.
pretty person in the corner?
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Raven
work it. Put the
lunatic.
hands up. Oh, yeah. Oh.
You are so on vogue.
Oh, work it,
Okay,
work
there
it,
we
work
go.
it. The camera loves you.
Okay. That is.
Say hi. Say hi. Get
That
a
is the
mic. Say
Raven.
hi.
Say hi.
Hello.
There we go.
all
There we
you
go.
Lovelies.
Yes. The fantasy of millions. And, of course, there's me, Sean Kennedy, the fucking man.
The
Get
man.
low so you can see the good hair. I'm going to have to fucking do some bad shit with this microphone in about 2 seconds here. Wasn't for the fact that she's protected by Cimmerian, she would no longer draw breath. But such is the case. Hey, everybody. How
It's
the fuck are you?
the man.
Sean Kennedy, the fucking man in the house.
All right. And on the IRC, we
And
have.
in the RC, we have Caffeine High, who I don't recognize before.
I've
Caffeine
heard of him.
High.
I've heard
been
of him.
here
I've heard of
before.
him.
He's
Has
been
he?
here
Has he?
before.
Infobot and Infoloop. Oh, yes.
Are these
Yes.
two,
Devastating
like
combo.
joined at the hips or something like this?
They
I mean,
are.
It's really scary.
Yep.
Good to see that Prophet 4K, Prophet Skive, and Prophet Shazbork are also in the house using their cult names. If anyone is listening in right now with a cult name, please throw up your cult lingo so we know who you are.
3 of my favorite people of all time.
That's right. And you should see the logos that Fork's done lately. Oh, my God. Oh, my
get the
God.
other
These guys are fucking
He's got
incredible.
them all done. I had a huge heart on with a big 4K sticker on top. It was awesome. Also, we have
Lieutenant Major Zombie. the
Lieutenant Major
triumphant
Zombie,
return of
his
Lieutenant
triumphant return.
The utter-complete glutton for punishment is back once again.
Wow.
Lieutenant Major Zombie, did your mommy left you out of the room again?
Oh, my God.
He's got
Hey,
the
he's a
speakers on low
listener.
this time.
He's fairly loyal. I mean, shit, whatever. Just
His
don't
mom
even,
let him back at the
Lieutenant
computer.
Major Zombie, do not even try to join cult. Okay. Mortsith99, Mr. Echo, MW Radio.
Mr. Echo's new. Welcome,
Echo.
Mr.
Mr.
Echo.
Echo, welcome to
Welcome,
this
Mr.
stupidity.
Echo.
He's been ICQing me.
We have.
Welcome.
We have.
Pixie Chick's
Pixie
back.
Chick
Pixie
is
Chick is
back.
back.
All right.
Miss MW Radio.
Pro.
Pixie Chick. I'm a little bit pissed with Pixie Chick because
Why is
Pixie
that?
Chick has not sent me any of my mail back.
Oh,
I'm a
no.
little bit pissed with Pixie Chick
Uh-oh.
about that.
Pixie
But
Chick, get on it.
That's okay. That's okay. 'Cause
However,
we
we-
need Pixie Chick because she's a regular. She's a good, strong person.
However, we do apologize to her for the Britney Spears, but it was in the spirit of humor.
Yes, it was though. We got Prophet Scribe. We miss you. We have Prophet Shazboard, Rabbit Puppy,
All right,
Skip
Rabbit.
Radio, and
Titanium Midget.
Titanium Midget. Titanium
that a
Midget
new one?
is also Midget made it in. Titanium Midget
Cult
is
member?
a cult member. I
Okay.
have to process him, but
So
I
he
went
doesn't
over
have his name yet.
No, he's been accepted.
Oh.
It escapes me right now what clan he was a member of, but
Okay.
he is.
Oh, if he remembers. Or do you
Yeah.
assign it?
I
can't
sign it
remember.
and I send them an issue with their symbols and everything.
Welcome to the ranks.
So he's in.
Excellent.
It's just in the works right now. Sorry about that. We've been having, and I'm sure all the cult members are wondering where the fuck the audio zine brainwashing is.
Dun,
As
dun,
we
dun.
speak, we have our computers networked back to my home. And
Look at that. 36.5% done.
Into compression. We did try to compress it, but I compressed the goddamn thing too much. It went from 435 megs down to 10. So it was
yeah, it's
a little bit high on the compression side. So that
Sounds
was
like
with 32-bit.
You
mono.
open that thing up, it's going to be like a can of snakes.
Oh yeah, explosions are just bad. So what we're gonna do is by the end of the show tonight, if you guys tune in, by the end of the show tonight, we should be able to have it up for you to download tonight. So you
Yep.
can have a double feature tonight. You can listen to What the Hell for 2 hours, and then
Sean
listen to
Kennedy.
the first issue of Brainwashing just after What the Hell. So that's the plan we're working on right now.
What did you want to see on here? Just reading it? Well, I have other things to do.
Well,
Read it when it goes back.
too fucking bad.
Because I know if all of you are like me, you need your brain regularly washed and dried.
Absolutely.
Where do you
Filthy,
get those, Where do
filthy.
you get those little, softy, bounty things for your brain? That's what I need.
They're called hops. They're found in beer
Where
bottles.
do you get them? You get them at Kennedy@rantradio.com.
He'll wash your brain real good.
And I'll wash your brain for you. Because, hey,
Got
Cult,
some wipes in
consider
the
the
kitchen.
alternative. Who else you gonna vote for? You know.
And don't forget to scrub behind the frontal lobe.
It's easy to determine what's right, and what's wrong, but it's harder to determine the wrong that's more right. Yes,
That's
it's
right.
true.
So I don't have any news of the week unless
I have
anybody
some-
else has. So.
not really news stories, although did anyone hear about that Pakistani
I will,
gentleman
but-
who this individual apparently committed 100 cases of murder?
Ah, yes, I've heard of this also.
And the judge, being that
Who is a
Pakistan-
Rant Radio fan?
Yeah, apparently decided.
I've actually been in contact with a judge because he asked me about this.
Wasn't he in the IRC last week?
He was, yeah, and he called me up, the judge, just to bring up our listeners on this. Here's what happened: they caught this guy in Pakistan who
strangled, chopped up,
raped,
and
he raped him too.
Raped him, strangled, chopped up, and dissolved their bodies in acid of
But wait.
over 100 children.
And he also had 3
Wow.
accomplices, also 3 children.
17,
Really?
15, and 13.
Wow, that's great. So anyway, they
Yeah.
nag these motherfuckers, and
Yep.
they bring him before the judge. So the judge is deliberating, and he called the hotline and got a hold of me because he's a good guy. And I gave him my thing, and I'll be damned if he didn't do it. So,
Yep. So the
what was
judge-
the punishment he gave out there, Dexter?
The judge said that the individual is to be taken. He is to be taken into a public park and in front of the parents of these children.
Oh, yeah.
He is to be strangled to death.
That's fucking sexy.
Right now, I actually thought
That's-
I was wondering how they were
Whoa.
going to do it. No, they're not going to garrote him like I thought. They're not going to hang him. They are literally going to have 2 very large members of the Pakistani military come out and choke this guy to death by hand.
That's great.
Then he is to be chopped up into 100 separate pieces. And the pieces are to be dissolved in acid in front of the parents.
And now to further the punishment, he was sentenced 700 years in prison for destroying evidence, each 7 years for 100 victims.
Besides that, he was also given 700 years.
700 years after death?
Yeah, after death.
Just because.
That's fucking mighty.
I think they should have done it the other
Give
way
this guy a
around, though.
Snickers. He's not going anywhere for a while.
Like, there's a lesson to be learned here.
Don't
you
do
know?
it. Don't be bad.
You
What
know-
did we learn from this?
Don't get caught.
And what did we
Don't
learn
get caught.
from this
I
today?
have to congratulate the judge for showing mercy. I would have had it the other way around. Dissolving in acid, then chopped up into little pieces, and then strangled.
Yeah, it's a matter of taste, really. You cut the head off first. You a little bit of sincilicholine to help you work without those annoying distractions.
The Paki Interior Ministry is appealing the sentence as barbaric.
Oh, why? It's barbaric. Fuck that. I'm sure that judge was just fucking pissed.
When I-
just gunned out of his mind. Okay, you cocksucker.
When I heard that, the first thing out of my mouth was, "Holy Old Testament, Batman." I mean,
Give me that old-time religion.
What are we after here?
Holy pre-Vatican
Oh,
II.
nothing.
I want to go back to the original story. Go back to that one for a
Okay,
second.
let's take a look.
All right, good enough.
That's an inspirational picture, I guess, there.
Iqbal targeted young street boys, apparently in retaliation for police abuse. I was abused by the cops. I'm going to kill 100 children. Wait. This makes no sense.
Yes.
I don't see the connection.
Yes. That's one of those. Very seriously, we are going to come for you in the night.
The Paki Interior Ministry is appealing the sentence because it's barbaric.
Yes, the Paki Interior Ministry is appealing the sentence because
Well,
it's barbaric, as
what-
opposed to ass
What he
fucking and
did.
hoop slamming 100 children, then strangling them, cutting them up, and putting them in acid. That would be misunderstood.
That's right.
What
He's
say-
troubled and needs to be counseled.
Personally, I would sentence this fucker to sloth from 7.
I sent it to you,
You
sloth.
get to stay alive on antibiotic medication until your body rots to death from bed sores.
by the way, Dak has a brand new, real live, new
Hospital
Gross-
story.
Wow,
Gross hospital
brand
story.
new. Not recycled.
I still have news.
Okay.
Though, so we'll get to that.
We'll get to that. That's right.
Alrighty. Also, we have in the news for this week an interesting article. Now, I don't have the website for this, but I'm sure you guys probably are well and aware of this. There's an interesting device known as an eye opener. An eye opener was some attempt at a money-making scam where they sell you a computer, this bare bones 10-inch LCD built-in. Basically, think of a an 8.5 by 11 book about an 1.5 inch thick and throw an LCD monitor built into it.
Yeah.
And have all your computer in there, and this is your internet terminal.
Is it like a laptop?
No, it's actually a stand-up, but they have it
Oh.
stands on this little plastic stupid fucking thing, and you have a cord for your
like
keyboard and all.
scaled down internet computer.
Oh, it is
Beyond
bare
scared
fucking
down.
bones.
Beyond
It is-
scaled down.
You get more with the Sony PlayStation 2. I know what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
but the thing is though,
No
and then
games.
the reason they sell it for $100, which is like
Really
holy shit,
cheap.
is that cheap? Now the thing is though, when they sell it, you have to hook it up through this internet provider, sort of like a cell phone, and then they fuck you that way, right?
Right, yeah.
Wrong, because there's a hack for it, and they give you specific instructions on how to flash it, install whatever you want, spend $200, pick up a 4 gig laptop hard drive, and you're good to go.
Woohoo.
Yes, indeed. I don't have the website link for that, but however,
We must get
It's
this.
very fucking sweet ass because
So it's $100, and you can like do
well,
stuff
basically,
on it.
well, after you put in the hard drive, depending on how much you want to put in the hard drive, but $350 American, you are fucking good to go with a notebook-sized computer that you can put in your car, and with the new Bluetooth wireless media that comes out, park your car in your driveway,
Yep.
go to your computer, network 4 gigs MP3s over to it, and you're good to go. Fuck yeah!
I'd like to get the specs on that just to see and
I have
compare.
them at my place.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's pretty well. The specs on it's got 32 megs of RAM. Ooh.
Can you install Linux on it? Infoloop asks. Well,
Oh yes. They have the thing for putting Linux in there. You can put, as a matter of fact, Linux is the preferred system to throw
Pixie
on
Chick
it.
says it's on Slashdot.
Yes, it probably did get slashdotted.
Oh, probably.
So fucking, it's very,
hard.
very harsh. Like, I mean, where do you want to go today? You can take this thing, mount it in your kitchen. It's where do you want to mount this book? You could have a computer in the fucking bathroom. You could have your bathroom browser happening. Okay, it's so.
You know, when I'm
fucking
pinching off a
sweet.
loaf, that's what I want to do. I want to surf the net.
Oh,
Hey man,
you
some
got
people
some
read.
time.
Why not? It's exactly the same fucking thing.
I would prefer to mount it to my helmet when I'm out on an operation. That way I can kill to some really kick-ass tunes.
Well, as a matter of fact, that can be done because what you do is you take the entire unit, hook it to a battery pack, which you can get from your battery supply stores, just regulate the voltage, and it has a monitor out. So you can go to japan-direct.com and get the new Canon 280 fucking pixel head-mounted display so that you can do VR overlay and fucking go from there. I mean, where do you want to go today? You can do some crazy-ass shit with this. And
Oh,
you hook
yeah.
up your GPS to it in your car. You hook up, hook up some extra fucking hubs for USBs, blah, blah, blah. Fucking away we go. Okay,
Oh,
but
yeah.
for
But god damn it, when can I hook this into my central nervous system?
that's
It's
coming. That is coming.
Soon,
But I
soon.
want it now.
Instant gratification takes too long.
What he said.
Micro Optical is currently developed. Now, Micro Optical are the same sick motherfuckers who brought you the mirror shade visual setup, where they have a prism on the inside of your eye that just does a red light overlay, www.microoptical.com, I believe. However, they are currently, and they're having a hard time with this one, they are currently working on a broadcast for the back of the eye. So it actually fires a laser into your eye and paints the picture on the back of your fucking eye. Now, you couple this with motion wear, which is a unit that you place over the top of your head. It's less than $100. It sends microelectric signals into your inner ear to give you off-balance notions for when you're playing 3D shooters. So if you hit the thruster,
You'll get
you
sick.
feel yourself get sick, sucked back in the sick. Or when you bank, you can feel yourself throwing sideways. Yes, yes. And then we're broadcasting. We're broadcasting in through our eyes, so there's no actual screen. You're in total immersion. We use some Frauenhauser surround sound microphones. They're about $900, but what the hell? And then we have our VR system, so we're getting very close to the actual wiring, which I'm sure all the gargoyles out there are just jerking off.
Do you know, whenever I want that kind of effect, I just take drugs.
Yes. Well, imagine what you could do
Walk
if
around
you
in the street.
LSD cranks your brain open to like 75%. Wait, let's get some subliminal programming, hook into that system, drop some acid, and cook. Let's overclock your head.
No, because you see, I'm scared of what's buried in there anyway. I don't want other things crawling in and
Yes.
out.
Right here's where we want the Lawnmower Man soundbite going, I saw God. I touched God. That would be the
Oh
fucking
shit, I can see in 4D.
Yes, yes. It's Buckaroo Banzai.
through time.
He sees you. He sees you.
My god, it's full of
you got some news?
advertising.
Well, mine is a little bitch
Closer.
about something that's been in our local paper recently.
It's more
Some
politics.
kid killed himself because he's been bullied at school. The only reason
we're gonna
We're
do
going to do that. We're going to do that. So
then I'll let you guys get to it. Okay.
We'll get back to you. We'll get back to you.
we'll get back to you on that. I've got some jokes that Raven Lunatic was sent in her email.
Wow, I hope these really don't suck.
They're Irish jokes.
Not all Irish. This is something to offend damn near everyone. Joke for everyone.
Wow.
How can you tell the Irish guy is in the hospital? He's the one blowing the foam off his bedpan.
Oh, actually, I like this one.
Reduce, reuse, recycle.
That's right.
Where does
Still
an
good.
Irish family go on vacation? A different bar.
Sweet.
What would you call it when an Italian has one arm shorter than the other? Speech impediment.
Need a microphone.
Yeah, I do. I think I should stop the insanity now. Which one should I go with here?
No,
Oh,
just
next
read
one.
down, read the next one
You
in
don't
order.
get to pick.
Oh, yes, I do.
No, you don't.
There's rules.
Just read the fucking thing. I mean, little black dots have meaning, form words.
Drool. You can't
Mike
pay
doesn't
me.
play well with rules.
Don't play with all the law.
5, 4, 3.
I tried to read, but now you stopped counting.
Oh, you lost it. Maybe he'll get back around.
But I didn't want to read that one. That was when he was supposed to read.
Read the fucking question.
Ronan Saryet, put down the chair.
Oh,
My,
God.
that's a lovely text.
You lose.
You are not.
What does it mean when when the flag at the post office is flying at half mast? They're
don't-
hiring.
Oh.
That's awesome.
This is a great one. What do toilets, the clitoris, and an anniversary all have in common?
I don't know. What?
Men miss them all!
Aha.
I did not find that very funny.
Oh, shit. Well, we're not going to do that one because it's blatantly racial.
Well, why not?
wait.
Go ahead. I'll do it.
Because we don't do racial jokes.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
No, we don't do
You
racial
do it. You
jokes.
can do a disclaimer and then do it.
Okay, this is not a racial joke. Why aren't there any Puerto Ricans on Star Trek? Because they're not going to work in the future either. I don't know any Puerto Ricans. As a
I
matter
do.
Matter of fact, the Puerto Ricans I do know are some of the hardest working psycho fuckers. That's why I say I've been working like a fucking Mexican. Because those people work like all the time.
Did you hear about the dyslexic rabbi? He
No.
walks around saying, yo.
Oh, God.
Oi.
Okay,
Oi.
I hereby kibosh these fucking jokes. These are sounding very gay.
I'll do one more. What's the Cuban national anthem? Row, row, row your boat.
Okay, that's it for the fucking jokes.
I have one more Irish joke.
Hey, DJ Rage,
Let's
new
hear it.
person.
DJ Rage.
What do you call an Alabama farmer with a sheep under each arm?
Lucky?
A pimp.
Oh.
Jeez.
Brutal.
Oh.
What is the difference between an Irish wedding and an Irish wake?
I don't know what.
There's one less person.
Hey, who wants to hear my anti-woman joke?
Let's hear it.
Why do women wear makeup and perfume?
I don't know why.
Because they're ugly and they smell.
Well, that was
my favorite anti-woman joke, actually.
Put down the
it
chair,
sounds so
Raven
obvious,
Lunatic.
doesn't it?
And with that statement, you might as well go right to the next one. Why do divorces cost so much? Because they're worth it.
Oh, yes. So let's
Go on to some bulletins and stuff.
let's keep on going
The
here.
friendly fascist ICQ'd me and said, who knew an invitation to check out my website would lead to threats of cult action by Dennis Leary's illegitimate brother?
What?
Reference to you, Sean.
Who knew an invitation to check out my website would lead to threats of cult action?
By Dennis Leary's illegitimate brother.
Just somebody who ICQ'd me something.
Okay, well, if you're a friendly fascist, yeah, I'll kick your fucking head in, shithead. You want to come get some? By all means, I'll carve you a new asshole.
But Sean, I'm
Have an eye full of stab, fuck nuts.
Sean,
Wow.
I'm kind of a fascist.
Yeah, but you're an ineffectual fascist.
Oh, I'm Italian?
In all honesty, I don't know
No,
who this
you're
guy
Irish.
is.
I
Invitation
think it
to
was
check
a
out my
friendly
website would
thing.
lead to threats of cult action by Dennis Leary's illegitimate brother. Speaking, I wow, yeah, and Yeah, Sean came to my house and he fucked my dog. What? Who are you? Go away. I'll fucking have you shot. No, the reason... Speaking of cult action...
Uh-oh.
This
Could
better
be
not
anyone.
be anyone.
Somebody to hang up on.
Could be somebody to hang up on.
It's not time to call in yet.
Hi, you're on Rant Radio. Who is this?
Lieutenant Major Zombie.
Oh, God.
Quick,
Of course it is.
say something intelligent or witty.
Good luck.
What's the 7 layers of the OS?
What? What?
7 layers of the OSS model.
Clyde.
No. We don't need TCP/IP instructional right now.
The key word here is muffin.
Okay, you're looking at
He
a very
doesn't
serious...
get a muffin. Muffins are for people that worth it.
He's wasted 1/10 of his weekly salary on that phone call.
You know,
Whole
that's
10 cents.
absolutely right. But speaking of cult actions, last week
Yeah.
I gave recommendations for people's heads on sticks.
Okay.
For the spamming issue that I had at my work.
Right.
Because I didn't really know what was going on.
Yes, I remember this. Did
Yes.
you?
How
Yes.
did that go?
Well...
You blocked him now, right? You
We blocked
that
him.
guy.
I locked him out. I figured out what the fuck was going on with my web server. So, in all fairness, it was my own stupidity that I didn't fucking know how to operate my mail server. Which, of course, through this, I mean, I came out on top because I learned how to operate the fucking thing. But yeah, apparently that website had some issues. And they're also having some problems with some mail, and we didn't hear anything else ever from them. So I'm thinking that for all those little happy cult members out there within the sound of my voice, thank you ever so much. And fuck with the power. Remember what BC Hydro says. Fuck with the power and the lights go out. Okay.
A couple weeks ago, I don't know if anybody out there or in here
Remembers?
we were looking at this CD made by some special kids.
Yes, I remember that.
And they joined up with some
Yes,
famous musician.
Yeah, the
and,
hockey helmet heads.
The hockey
yeah.
helmet heads that...
Are you telling me the retards cut an album?
They did cut an album.
Oh my God.
And one of our loyal listeners...
Please tell me this is
yeah.
a lie.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's actually pretty goddamn good. Prepare for pain. You are going to laugh until you have fucking shit running out of your nose. Know this now. You may wish to move the spandoflage. All of our listeners.
Is this better than the Happy Hamster Dance techno remix that I've got?
This is so fucking mighty. This is mightier than the "Hey, all you Hindus, Merry fucking Christmas." Okay, this is so fucking mighty. Prepare. Okay, so warning to all people listening: if you're gonna listen to this, clear breakable shit off your desk because you're gonna hurt your ass.
So this
okay,
is
when
the
you hear this,
kids of Whitney High singing the song "Insects." Here it is on Rant Radio on What the Hell.
Oh God. Oh danger.
Hi, this is Gary Coleman, and I just wanted to remind you to listen to Rant Radio.
Oh, there. Sorry. Go ahead.
The truth of the matter is you may think we're being cruel here. You may think we're being cruel. We are not being cruel.
That's
the
awesome
people
song.
who made that album are being cruel.
They thought
okay?
they thought
you
they
don't
could make
laugh
some
at the
money off of
retard.
that.
You don't laugh at the retard for walking down the street wearing the marker vest. You're not being cruel. The guy who's cruel is the guy who made him wear the fucking marker vest.
Imagine them touring with their lowered school bus.
Wow.
The short one,
My
yeah.
ex used to work with tar. It's kind of like a handler trainer. She was attacked repeatedly. I wouldn't have had the patience. Some guy comes into the bedroom at 3 a.m. armed with a pitchfork, slow or not. They'll be picking him up with a stick and
Brent R., you want to get in touch with Kennedy at rantradio.com. I'll sponsor you myself. Get the fuck in there.
Hello.
Absolutely.
Blowing
Personally,
halo.
if I meet a guy in my room, if I meet a guy one night in my bedroom with a pitchfork, they'll find him there the next morning. Absolutely. You get to throw yourself out the window and spread out.
My room would be great. There are so many weapons in my bedroom. Oh my God! It would look like.
Oh yeah, it would be bad.
It would be a Conan movie.
Land of the Tetley Teabag. 1001 perforations.
Absolutely.
The worst part about that is I could envision
Oh,
it happening.
crap.
None of that was on, was it?
None of that was on.
None of that was on.
That's okay. But we're back on now.
That's
all I gotta say. The only thing funnier than that would be the rock video for it.
Although I've made the joke twice now, I'm now going to make it a third time, which is...
We're still not back.
We're still not back up? Really?
That's why that was funny, Kurt, because you weren't on.
We're here.
Hi.
It's his fault. His fault.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Technical problem.
Technical.
Spike.
Sedated fucking orgy happening here. Technical.
What the hell is that?
Beep.
Quick, somebody juggle something.
Waiting for a response. Is that okay or what?
Okay, go get the zebra. Start entertaining them. Quick, get the zebra and the tiger.
It's okay. Just relax. Just relax. Everybody be cool.
Be cool.
Be cool. You be cool. Gee.
Fun.
And even though I'd lost my eye, I knew everything was going to be okay. She turned to me and she said those 3 little words. You are so cool.
This is
It's an actual line from the movie True
True
Romance.
Romance.
I love that line.
Here we go. Here we go. The entertainment is
It's a dog and pony show.
Yeah, there we go.
And now the endangered zebra crosses once again and now pursued by the ever so lovely lion cub. Da 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 da.
Boom, 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 da da. Yes, when white women are...
Oh God, no! Stop the humanity. What's he doing to it?
When white women are naked, it's pornography. When black women are naked, it's
geography.
How does that work?
Oh, I have a feeling I know what's going to happen with these two.
Ew.
Hippo love.
Oh, nasty.
And we're finally back.
Okay, we're back on the air. The Dog and Pony Show can cease.
Oh, for the love of God, humanity.
Sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Someone put those back
Missed
in
all
the
the good
box.
stuff, too.
You missed all the good stuff. We were talking about how, you may think we're cruel for laughing at the retards. We are not cruel. The guys who made that album are fucking cruel. That
That's
is
right.
cruelty.
By the way, Bren R., we read your comment about your ex working at a
retard thing with the fork and the spoon and all that shit. That's
that
my-
got a solid laugh out of everybody in the room.
I will sponsor you myself. Get in touch with Kennedy at roundradio.com. You fucking slay. Okay.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Absolutely.
Okay, so where should we go from here, boys and girls?
Anywhere we want.
Okay, well, let's talk about some new hobbies.
Should I talk about my week?
Let's do.
Okay.
Why don't we do your weekend gross hospital stories?
Yes. Okay. Well,
shall we do the intro for gross hospital or what?
Or do you want to do a preamble?
we can do the thing because it's kind of a long and a short story.
All right, whatever. It's Uncle Dak's fucking thing. So here we go.
Gross hospital stories.
And now,
Once again,
it's time.
Gross hospital stories.
Oh, she knows. We play the intro for her.
Hello, boys and girls. Guess
Hello,
what?
Uncle Dak.
Your Uncle Dak has got a new job.
What would that be exactly?
Well, your Uncle Dak is now working at a hospital.
Imagine my surprise.
You have no previous experience doing this at all, do you?
Well, actually, in case I hadn't mentioned it, I had worked at a hospital once before.
Really?
For 5 years.
5 years, don't
5 years.
You don't
yeah.
say.
But now I'm working at a hospital again. And well, let's see. How did this story start? About a week ago, I got asked if I would like to work at a hospital. They actually said, we have a hospital. Would you be interested in working at it? And I was like, okay. So I get down there, and now this hospital is 2 blocks from the Biltmore Hotel.
Is this
A land of stories.
It's
Yes.
upscale.
Yes, well,
Yeah,
the
that's
Bilt-
one of those sawdust on the floor kind of places.
Yeah. I think I mentioned it once before. The Biltmore Hotel was the place where I got to watch a guy taking it up the ass from a dog.
Ah, yes.
Did you pay for this?
No, I didn't. I walked into
Did
the
he
room.
pay for this?
Apparently,
He paid for this.
rented.
Fuck, would I make him pay for that?
Well, the cop said.
I love you.
Hey.
The cop at the time said to me, if you weren't there, I would have shot him and said he had a gun. I turned to the cop and said, you didn't shoot him on my account?
It's like, wow. Holy cow.
Anyhow,
We digress.
so your Uncle Dak gets to the hospital. Now, he's figuring, given this neighborhood, he's going to have a lot of work to do.
A lot of cleanup.
Yeah. Well, I get there. They tell me, okay, here's your job. We want you to sit here in emergency until 8 o'clock. And I'm like, okay, well, what am I supposed to do? No, just stay here in emergency.
Uh-huh.
Okay. At 8 o'clock, you lock the doors. Pardon?
What?
Well, you see, this is such a small fucking hospital that at 8 o'clock, they shut the doors down.
An emergency.
They shut emergency down.
Correct.
Isn't that when bad things happen at night?
But at that time, you send them all to Vancouver General Hospital.
Ah, okay.
So at 8 o'clock, I shut the doors. Then I go to another set of doors.
Okay.
And I sit there and I wait until 10:30. And then at 10:30, I lock those doors.
Uh-huh.
And you're being paid how much to do this?
I'm being paid right now.
Click.
I'm being paid $8 an hour. But that as soon as I get my first aid ticket, which is in a couple of weeks, I'll be getting $12 an hour to do this.
That's a good
I can
jump.
get you a job that will give you $50 a head.
Yeah, if you don't mind killing street kids, fuck, let's go. I did it for money.
Anyhow,
The first one's tough.
so
After that, you
I
walk around.
figured after a couple of days of this, I'm thinking like, oh my God, am I going to be fucking bored here?
Locking doors.
Yeah, that's it.
Once every hour and a half.
However, I have
2.5
had to
hours.
deal with basically a couple of complete and utter friggin' morons. I mean, they are like drug people. I mean, if anyone ever tells you, can you smell like when somebody's been smoking crack?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, trust me, you can smell when somebody's been
That
smoking crack.
distinctive burnt rubber smell.
Yeah.
Yes, that's so attractive.
Yeah. So I've had to deal with a few people with that kind of like, Michelin Man kind of smell.
I'm sorry, if I meet Michelin Man, I make it a habit of mine to hit them in the face with a sledgehammer. I find this deters them.
Well, anyhow,
They'll never do it again.
this hospital is mainly a pediatric ward and a 2-level ECU. ECU stands for extended care. Essentially, what
Old
this
folks,
is,
basically.
old folks. So I'm
Wait for it,
walking.
Pixie Chick. It's in the mail. Baby.
So I'm walking around the hospital.
It gets much better, Pixie Chick.
And from 10:30 till my shift is over,
Yeah.
I'm supposed to patrol the hospital. So
Yeah.
I'm walking around, and I'm up on one.
That's
of the,
most of your job. Just making sure everything's okay.
Okay, yeah.
So
Detect, deter, report.
Yep. So I am
Destroy.
So I'm walking around, and everything's kind of quiet, and I'm up on the 3rd floor, and this old man falls down. So I go
Can
over.
he get up?
No.
He's got his
I've
beeper.
fallen and I can't get up.
No, he can't get up. So anyhow,
I like the smell of those tires.
so I go over to help them. The nurses help this old guy up because he is like so old that his bones would like break if you look at them heavy.
Wow. Crack.
So while he's doing that, the nurses who were busy with this other patient, a 96-year-old Chinese lady, who I find out that her problem is that due to the bed sores, she has a perforated bowel.
It gets
Due
better.
to the bed sores?
Yes.
Her bed sores ate into her bowel.
So bad in her ass that they have actually eaten part of the end of her bowels.
Oh, that's
Now-
wonderful.
Now, at that age, they are so, not on all cases, but in this case, this woman has Alzheimer's so bad.
I have
that
a
she is-
song running through my head.
She is so delusional that essentially all they do is they keep her in a chair with this little table across it. It looks like a giant adult-size high chair without the high part. And they have little wheels on
Low
it so
chair.
they can push them where they want to, put them out in the sunroom, then move them back into the thing. I swear to God, they might as well just fucking water these people. They're vegetables.
Yeah,
So
pretty much.
anyhow,
Wow.
this woman, like I said, with the perforated bowels due to bed sores, they're cleaning out her wounds, the separated wounds, and
With a fire hose.
and wait for it. And they forget to put the table lock back on, which is keeping her in there.
Oh, God.
She's off for a little stroll.
So the old man falls down. I go over to help him. The nurse goes over to help him, leaving the old lady alone. The old lady tries to stand up.
Oh, God.
She does.
First time
Her
in 20
bowels
years.
let go.
Oh, God.
Oh, that is disgusting.
Her intestine pours out her ass.
Oh, yeah.
She crashes, goes into shock, and fucking flatlines right in front of me inside of 5 seconds. Stands up, splash, blam, cold white, bam, right down.
Losing your intestines in your ass will cause you to do that. I'm just about flatlining.
That's what I What do you say to that? Fuck me.
What do you do?
She stood up, her ass, all her guts fell out her ass, and she exploded.
What do you do? Clap?
She
Good
fucking,
performance.
she fucking goes.
Next show at 12. Wow.
That's fucking great.
Oh, yeah,
I'd
nothing
kill
quite-
myself. I'd be laughing so fucking hard. Smoke! What the fuck, man?
Your ass is
It's
not
her time to go, okay?
Your
It
ass-
was.
The
It
bitch fell
was.
up and exploded, you know?
Your
The
ass
only
is
thing
not
that was
supposed
holding-
to resemble a tube of toothpaste.
The only thing holding her together was the chair.
Yep,
Like it's-
sitting down was
it's
the only
time-
thing to keep her
So the
together.
next time they moved her from the chair to her bed, it was pretty much over anyway.
Basically, when they cleaned her up, probably that was the last time. She was going to bleed out anyway. Probably that was the problem. She was bleeding so badly, they had to keep changing the wounds.
Someone
And
should hit her in the head with a fucking hammer.
She was. I mean,
It would have been kinder.
that was one even for your Uncle Dak. Your Uncle Dak was even going.
Take out the pillow. It's
Oh,
one flew over the
shit.
cuckoo's nest time.
Wow, that's really brutal. It's official. I'm never going to sleep again.
That was-
utterly gross. One of the worst stories you've
That
ever
was
told.
pretty-
fucking rank.
That
This
was
bitch
pretty
just
rank.
stood up and her guts fell out her ass.
I had
I hope our listeners appreciate what Uncle Dak will do for you just to get a new gross hospital story.
Wow.
Okay.
I think he deserves a round of applause.
Even yeah.
At
Okay.
least a golf clap.
Josh,
That's a good one.
Josh K,
Josh
real
missed
quick, here's the summary.
You'll have to look in the archives for this.
This particular one, but here's the summary, okay? It goes like this. Dak goes to work. Dak helps old guy. Old woman in chair has bowel sores all throughout because of bed sores that perforate her fucking intestinal tract. They didn't lock her down. She stands up. All of her guts fall out her ass. She white lines and explodes right there on the floor. End of fucking list.
Yeah. That's basically
nothing quite like doing CPR on a person with 5 feet of intestinal tract just kind of hanging out there.
The old lady exploded like a water balloon.
Seriously, no fucking lie. There was like 8 foot of fucking gray rope hanging out of it.
Oh god.
Well, like, really, you don't call it paramedics. You call the fucking wet cleanup on floor 5. Wet cleanup. Like, the bitch came apart like a jar of pickles, man. Fuck that.
Old Gil's moving up in the world now.
Like, seriously. And then I went to the bathroom and I jerked off and thought about it. Yeah.
No.
Claire. I'm serious. I'd fucking clear with a little. Fuck that. I'd taser the bitch.
Clear.
I'd tape a taser to a 10-foot rod and throw it at her. There you go. Spear this, you crazy cunt. Whoa.
See, boys and girls, that's why you want to basically abuse your body and die young.
The really funny thing is, though, that our listeners have to understand is you're not making this shit up. Like, that shit actually happened.
Like a Japanimation death scene.
Yeah. Except there'd be a sword involved somewhere.
No, not necessarily.
The moral of this story is do not go into the security field.
Yeah, no. I actually, there was a great part is I come home and I'm standing on the bus and some 17-year-old kid says that he's about to finish school. He has no idea what to do with his life. He wants to know how much I make for a living because he's trying to decide what to do. And I'm like going, don't do this.
Stay in school. Never leave.
Like, do not.
You should have given him my email address, Dak. What are you thinking?
He's a lost soul.
He needs a lost soul, and he wants
direction.
to
He needs direction. That's right.
Kennedy at
What a way to
rantradio.com.
Oh.
Kennedy@rantradio.com.
We have to have that. We have to run this as a subliminal track. We'll play it backwards. It'd be awesome. We'll have like secret messages and shit on our show.
We're going to do Movie Man right after Star Wars in 30 seconds.
Here we go.
Do I want to hear this?
Yes, you do. This is all 3 Star Wars movies in 30 seconds.
Not each total.
Now.
Once again.
Now.
Star Wars.
Clean the droid. Help me, Obi-Wan. I should.
There. Now you're ready to see Phantom Man.
Hello, movie man.
How are we doing tonight, guys?
Excellent. How about you?
Doing okay.
Good. We just listened to Star Wars in 30 seconds. All 3 episodes, 10 seconds apiece.
Amazing.
It was like a...
Heard of it.
You've heard of it?
Ring.
It's very good.
Yes.
So, what do you have for this week?
Okay, this week we have The Ninth Gate.
Ninth Gate?
New movie with Johnny Depp, directed by Roman Polanski.
Really?
His first horror film since Rosemary's Baby, isn't it?
Wouldn't actually call it a horror film, more of a thriller.
That's quite some time off.
Yeah. Well, he's made other movies, but it's the first one that would be classed as the horror thriller type genre. Wasn't that bad of a movie. Ended up more questions than answers by the end of the movie. I basically came out kind of scratching my head regarding a couple of things. Had Johnny Depp, Frank Langella, who is always good in anything that I've seen him in, as the mysterious, creepy guy.
What else was he in? I don't recognize the name.
He did a Dracula version back in around 78, 79. He did Skeletor in the Masters of the Universe movie.
Okay.
I can't think of anything else you might have seen him in.
That's fine.
He's one of those guys you'd know him if you saw him.
Bad pirate guy in Gina Davis's Cutthroat Island.
Yeah, that's right. He was there. That was him there. Yeah.
Okay.
You'd recognize him.
Yeah, I'd recognize his face. Okay.
But actually, what I found most interesting about the movie is I didn't realize exactly who Roman Polanski was. Anybody there besides Dak know what Roman Polanski's claim to fame is?
I can't remember what it is. I've heard
I
the
think
name,
it's
of course.
Roman Polanski. Didn't he do? Oh fuck! I should know this. Day of the Dead? No, that was.
That's Romero, but
That's
no.
Romero.
Okay, I'm not talking movie claim to fame. I'm talking other than movie claim to fame.
Well, his major claim to fame is there's two. One is the child molestation charges, but we won't go into that. The other one is the fact that his wife was the woman murdered by the Manson family.
That's it.
And I was actually leaning more towards the 1977 rape conviction. Guy goes to a party at Jack Nicholson's house. That's right, good old Jack, and has sex with a 13-year-old girl, which is...
I swear she was older.
Oh, yeah, she said she was 18, swear to God.
Yeah, but she had the body of a 10-year-old.
He was actually convicted of rape.
Of statutory
and
rape.
before his sentencing, hopped on a plane, flew to Paris, has never been back.
But still makes movies.
And still makes movies. All of his movies that he makes are filmed outside of the country, obviously.
Technically, there's still a warrant for his arrest. He negotiated to come back a few months back, and they still couldn't come to an agreement. So there are still charges pending against him.
Wow.
That is correct.
But yes,
So I want to see this movie. Why?
This in spite of the fact that the young girl, who's now a full-grown woman, says she has no problem with him coming back. She doesn't care. She just wants people to stop talking about it.
Yeah, she was. Let's put it this way:
Was she raped or was she statutory?
It was
raped?
statutory rape.
So she was willing.
Yes, it was.
Well, then fuck, it's not rape.
She was willing, but she was only 13, so it's still...
Well, who can honestly say that they haven't fucked a 13-year-old? I mean, really.
I'm
In an interview, she actually said that she's like 34 now, living in Hawaii or something, but she said that she actually wouldn't mind. She wouldn't care whether or not the charges were proceeded with or not. So she's kind of neither here nor there with
Okay,
it.
you got to kind of ask yourself the question, what the fuck is a 13-year-old doing at a party at Jack Nicholson's house?
You had to have known fucking.
I mean, it's Jack Nicholson. Come on.
Yeah, totally, absolutely.
You had to know California and Hollywood basically in the 70s.
Oh, for sure. Let's pick somebody cool, like say Leonardo DiCaprio today, okay? We'll fast forward 10 fucking years, okay? And there's Uncle Daxter, and he's over at Sean Kennedy, the fucking man's house, and me and the Dark One have a child, and she comes up to me and says, "Oh, hey, Dad, I'm going to Leonardo DiCaprio's house because he's having a party." And I say, "No, you're not." Or I send Ronan Saryet to be a fucking bush. Oh, the trees just came alive and took him.
Bullshit, that's not what he said.
Absolutely. I would come out of the fucking wall. What are you, nuts? My 13-year-old daughter at a fucking Jack Nicholson party? Oh, I don't see what's going on.
Look, I'm not disagreeing with you, but then you see, we have these crazy things called morals and ethics. We're talking about Hollywood and California.
In
Which they have,
1977,
yeah, which have
everything was good.
But basically, getting back to what I said before, yes, if anyone doesn't remember, Sharon Tate was actually the woman who was hacked to death by the Manson family.
Right.
She was, and that was Roman Polanski's house.
He wasn't there.
He wasn't home at the time, unfortunately for him.
I couldn't agree with Titanium Midget more. I think that basically anybody who fucking anybody who's guilty of rape, I mean that's a 2x4 offense right there. You know what I mean?
Shave her
right
down.
there.
Get a grip on it. Yes, summarize the movie.
Yeah, the movie, like I said, more questions than answers by the end of the movie. It's about a rare book dealer who is hired to find a book that supposedly will summon the devil.
Dun, dun,
And it's
dun.
about his journey through Europe trying to track down this book and all of his people that he runs across. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it about a 6.5.
Yeah. Second run theater.
Yeah, pretty much. Second run theater, better than video, not as good as first run. I'd go about halfway between the two. So.
Okay. Excellent.
And one other piece of movie-related information, the X-Men movies website is officially up and running now. They've got some new pictures of some of the characters. Looks pretty cool.
Excellent.
If you are a fan of the X-Men, you should definitely check it out.
And what's the site?
www.xmenthemovie.com.
Excellent.
So is Ninth Gate worth watching or what?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, weren't you paying attention a second ago? I said wait for it for second run, but I wouldn't go pay for it at the big theater, but definitely check it out.
Yeah.
Excellent. Say what the hell?
What the hell?
All right.
Yes, but as somebody on our website, Pixie Chick, I believe, first mentioned, yes, for all those Americans out there, 14 is the legal age of consent in Canada.
No.
Yeah, what is it?
No, it is not. 14 is the
Last
legal
I heard.
age of consent in Saskatchewan, and
It's also in BC here.
No.
I think so.
What?
Yes,
I think
Are you
so.
fucking serious?
Yes, 14 is the.
across Canada, as far as
Yeah, they
Yeah.
changed the law a few years back.
Yeah, it's.
What the fuck, man? I go into the prairies for 3 fucking years, and all of society turns to shit.
See, you should have been here to help defend society.
Oh my god! Like
see,
a
we
joke's a
broke
fucking joke, but what
when
the hell?
When we broke apart from British law a couple of years ago, when the Queen was last year, they changed it from 12 to 14. 12 to 14.
That's my danger alarm going off.
Danger.
I am now going
Sean's
to go
going
for
to
my sol
explode.
system and begin firing.
If you have to find a 14-year-old to get your pleasures off, you're a sick fuck, and I will bleed you.
Yeah, real quiet. Leave you here.
Not real
Unless you're
quiet.
14
Holy cow.
as well.
Wow, that's fucking just like what do you say to that? Oh, well, it's not
Pick you up
rape.
after school?
Oh, my 15-year-old daughter.
Oh!
Your biker mine.
Oh.
No, it's statutory rape. That's the statutory rape level. I mean, you can get aiding or undermining a minor or whatever.
Undermining.
There's a whole bunch of
You can
other
get being
charges.
under a minor.
Defiling a minor.
Yeah, there's
Defiling
a whole
a
bunch of
minor.
other charges that go with it. It's just statutory rape you can't be charged with.
Don't do it bad.
There was a situation when that first happened, which was gonna this is just gonna drop your nuts to the floor. This woman had her daughter move in with a 28-year-old man. She was 14, he was 28. She couldn't do anything legally to get the kid out of the house.
That's right. Yep.
I remember in the paper, even some of the liberal left-leaners were kind of sitting around screaming at the top of their lungs, calling for gods and
It's like,
jihads.
this is bad, but our laws allow it.
Yeah, exactly. It's
That's when you make a phone call or an email to Cult. And Cult solves your problems because cultists don't care about the fucking laws because they don't work.
Well, I can't really say that because the laws don't work, but then again, law never really has worked. It's I can't really forget it. I can't actually even lie my way through this one. Fuck it, he's right. Let's just basically find these people. You have a problem, give us a call. We'll take care of it, okay? I was trying to basically
Let me summarize
argue.
it in a different way. If you're a member of Cult, then think of the laws more as
guidelines
for activity.
Well, being as it's the cult, and I'm pretty much the guy who has a say on this is how this shit works, okay? There's a lot of gray areas in the world about a great many things, okay? And one of my cult credos, I'm rewriting the code, by the way, because, well, it's all very much in the beginning stages right now, so there's a few changes. A few things have to get ironed out.
Pigs are more equal than others.
But one of my big overriding cult laws is fuck with me, fuck with you, okay? So it kind of goes like this. Life is not fair. The world is not fair. Nothing is fair. That's a human fucking concept. It's not fair that the wolves eat the sick and the young caribou. That's not fair. It's not fair that some fucking guy rapes a 14-year-old and gets to walk for it. That's not fair. And it's not fair when I staple his fucking head to the floor with a mining pick. That's not fair either. You know why? Because I judge it to be fair. I say it's okay. And I say it's okay because, well, that's what I do, because my name is Sean Kennedy, and I fucking judge. I think there's nothing wrong with that. I'm all for fucking stabbing some fucking pedophile in the eye with a mining pick. Go to it. Go crazy with a shovel. Take the weed whacker, put a skill saw blade on it, and run through crowds of them. Fucking A. Hum that bitch up to 7,000 RPM, because, oh my God, lots of laws, zero justice. High law, low justice. Doesn't work. It was a lot more just in the 40s when we could just go out into the streets and fucking start cleaning the house.
Did you notice now they no longer call it the justice system? It's now the
law
legal
system. Fuck the legal system.
justice.
Honest Judge, Sean Kennedy made me do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Blade me. We'll get the fucking. Oh my God.
D&D. I mean.
It was
Blade
Dungeons and
Canada.
Dragons. How long are we going to have to wait before
It's Marilyn
decency
Manson.
fucking takes over? How long are we going to wait before people like pull their heads out of their ass and start acting on shit? What am I not going to like? Some guy fucking moves on one of me or my people. fuck you, okay? That's how that shit works. The Masons do it. Everyone does it. The Hells Angels do it. The Tong has done it. The Triad has done it.
The Mafia's done it.
The Mafia's done it. The Yakuza has done it for thousands of fucking years. It works. It's why change a good thing. We'll just get it online. We'll get a bunch of people. Sure, they're joining when they're 15, but that's okay. That's okay. We don't mind that because they'll get old, they'll get guns, and then eventually they'll have a large black van pull up outside their house and say, you know what, Sean hates you. Bang! And they fucking die. Oh, look at that. Quick impersonation for you. Hey, come here, little kid. What's that? Bang! Fuck, I'm dead. Okay? Wow, your whole head came off. That's fucking great.
Let's do your promo and then go into that story about the kid around here that jumped off the bridge.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to
Put
do
in my
your
promo.
Your Join the Cult promo.
You know what? I get up in the morning and I look around at the world around me. You know what I see? I see a world filled with poison. I see a world filled with venom. I see a world that got taken over by corporations. We don't have any choice left anymore. I see a world where people are being driven to the last notch. I see a world where fucking 6-year-old kids are shooting each other in the fucking throat because the media taught them to. That's what I see. And you know what? I'm sick of it. I don't want to see it anymore, and that's why it's got to start now. I'm talking about the cult. I'm talking about getting together as a group and organizing. I'm talking about Deckers. I'm talking about vampires, flesh trippers, Ronin. I'm talking about the gargoyles. I'm talking about the whole fucking crowd of us all getting together and rallying under one giant fucking K. Why? Because I'm Sean Kennedy and I'm the fucking man, and I'm the man who's going to bring a whole new system into being. I don't think it's time that we sit back and try to get it going on with another delegation system. I don't think democracy works. I think what we need is another king. I think what we need is something to be done. We need action to be taken. We need action to be taken just to protect ourselves, never mind anything else. When was the last time you thought your neighbors actually gave a shit about you? Well, what if the online community actually got together, actually got organized? That's right, the kind of shit that the CIA's been fucking afraid of for years. Whenever a hacker pops up, they're a super terrorist. You think that's good? You think that's the way to go? I don't think so, Holmes. I don't think that's what you want. I don't think you want to be taken away to some fucking jail cell somewhere and locked away, have all your rights realized to be gone, and nothing but a piece of paper that was long since forgotten anyway. You think that's what you want? No, it's not what you want. You want to be real. You'd like to be part of a community. You'd like to be somewhere where people actually give a shit about you, and that's exactly what we're gonna do, because I am sick to fucking death of all the crap that's been going on in the world. I am sick to death of just ranting and doing nothing about it. The time has come to get organized, and that time is now. If you want more information about cult, you want to get involved, email me at kennedy@rantradio.com, and I'll set you right the fuck up. My name is Sean Kennedy, and I am the fucking man.
2 seconds. 1, go.
Okay, that's right. It's Sean K. Time for live rant season. This week, we've got some fuel. We've got a little bit of fuel for me, okay? I'm looking in the province. Around Wednesday or Thursday, on the cover of the province, it was a young kid who's 14 years old. 14 years old. And what does he do? What does he do? What does he do? He went to the Patella Bridge, and he jumps off the fucking bridge. He goes and jumps off the bridge, the 14-year-old kid, and he left a suicide note. And why did he do it? Why did he jump off the bridge? Because he was teased so badly in school by his peers that he was like, I have nowhere to go, I have no one to turn to, I have no friends, he must not have internet, and I am just going to fucking kill myself. So he goes, consults a Ouija board first, Ouija board, consults that, and it says... What does it say? He says, oh, you should kill yourself, because this is what fucking Ouija boards say. They always tell you to kill themselves. Anyone's ever used one says, you'll die, you'll commit suicide, and you'll marry someone in the room, you're going to wind up being gay, because that's what Ouija boards do. All right? So he goes, what does he do? He goes and he fucking jumps off the bridge. And everyone's like, oh, you know, when are people going to fucking realize that, one, the shit that people say in high school, a lot of people get really upset because, oh, well, these fucking kids, you know, they picked up a gun and they started shooting people at Columbine. They started shooting them. They were killing these fucking kids in Columbine. Wow, what's wrong with our society? No, what's wrong with your fucking kids? Okay, because to a teenager, that's their fucking world is the high school, man. That's it. That is their complete suffering. And let me tell you, the abuse, the fucking sustains. You have to be an adult to have the Charter of Rights mean fuck all to you. Teachers take shit away from you. You are a sub-fucking citizen. There are convicts that have more rights than teenagers in America. And that is a fact. Cops can smack them down. They can be raped. Their word is no fucking bond. They're absolutely fucking at the end of their rope. And so what do? They pick up a gun, they go to the school, and they extract some justice on their own terms. And what do these people do? They go, oh, this was wrong. It was so fucking wrong. What's wrong with our society? Our society is fucked. That's what's wrong. It's all wrong. It's been a fucking duration of wrong for all close to 40 fucking years now. We've been all raised by media to believe in icons that don't exist, and we're just gonna fucking keep on feeding it to you. Have some more friends, you little fuck. Whoop some Hollywood squares. Have some fucking Jeopardy. It's a joke. It's a fucking gag, man. And there's a 14-year-old kid who throws himself off the bridge because he didn't know my fucking name. If he knew my fucking name, he wouldn't have thrown himself off the bridge. He would have thrown some other fuckers off the bridge. Don't kill yourself. Kill other people. It's never that bad. You have the gun to your temple and you go, wait, I have a gun. It's not that fucking bad. You never kill yourself. That's retarded. Holy fuck. Like, why would you do this? Why? Things are going really bad for me in high school. Things are really rough, so I'm going to kill myself. No, wait, I'm going to run away from home and kill some pimps and get some money, and then I'll fly to Paris, join the French Foreign Legion, get trained in Corsica as a shock troop, come back, hunt them down, and kill their kids in front of them. Ta-da! Which is more appealing? Or you can kill yourself! That's so fucking dumb. It's the height of stupidity to fucking kill yourself. There is so many other reasons, so many other things you could fucking do, but no, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. And people down the road, when I get fucking arrested, because God knows I probably am, eventually it's gonna happen. I'm gonna get fucking arrested, okay? When it does, people say, oh, he's corrupting the youth. Look at what he said. He said that they shouldn't kill themselves. They should kill other people. What? What? What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm corrupting youth. I'm calling it exactly how the fuck it is. And if you don't believe me, why don't you ask some kids, because they'll tell you the same fucking thing. The same thing. Everybody in denial. La la la, fucking la. My world consists of Gap Jean commercials. That's my fucking world. Only thing teenagers have to worry about is dating pressure. That's all we worry about is dating pressure. Like fuck, man. When I was a teenager, I was worried about making it off the fucking school bus alive. That was my stress. Shit, I wonder how many times I'm gonna get beat up fucking today. That was before the big hormone kicked in, okay? And I practiced my well-known Scottish art of fuck you, which consists in a lot of a headbutting and then kicking you in the fucking face. All right? It's gonna go really bad, really fucking fast. Society is rocking. There's 1 in 10 people in the United States are in fucking jail, man! There are more people in jail in the United States than there are in China! And there's like 1 billion people in China. I mean, granted, they fucking, they kill a lot of them. But at any one given time, there's still more people in the United States than in the fucking jails. So what's the solution? What's the solution here? Enough negativity. We have to band together here. Okay, we all know the government's going to die. We all know the government is going to fall apart in the United States. We know this. So what's the plan? Well, the plan is we are going to all ally under the cult banner. We'll have ourselves, everyone will download Brainwashing, which we just had it compressed. We're downloading it to our site now. You'll be able to download it by the end of the fucking show, hopefully. And what'll happen next? Eventually, society will fall. By that time, we'll have, hopefully over 100,000 members. Everybody sends me $2. I buy a Nike missile base. We all move in there, throw up the slice wire, and we gun everyone who comes fucking near us. New government forms. We all go back out. Thanks for coming out. We're the bastion of civilization. Thank you. Write a new law on some fucking grow some pot. Okay? Whatever it takes. But bottom line is people have to start communicating with fucking people. People have to begin to understand what is going on in the world. You cannot believe the television because everything that comes out of the God box is a lie. Everything that comes out of the God box is a fucking lie. Okay? So that's all I had to say about that. I'm a lot happier now.
And if you'd like
fucker
to know some more information about this and other topics, just email kennedy@rantradio.com.
Can I say something about this little thing with this kid? Now, this kid was getting picked on by a bunch of bullies.
Yep.
And I'm going to
He was getting picked on by the entire school.
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you something that's really hard to understand. Okay. I don't know why, but people seem to have a problem with this. It hurts when you get your shit kicked out of you. That's true.
Yes.
But the point is that if you put up enough of a fucking fight, they are going to leave you alone. Because nobody likes, basically, let's put it this way. Somebody basically goes to push you.
Yep.
You turn around and try to gouge out his fucking eye.
He's not gonna
come at you anymore.
He's gonna think twice the next time. He's going to come at my eyes if I push him.
Basically, what you want to do is, if you're going to get let's put it this way, you're going to get the shit kicked out of you a few hundred times, and it hurts. But
the point here being, make them fucking work for it.
Exactly. Don't be a victim. You may lose a fight. You may not be big enough to take the fight. You may not be big enough to win. But make them work for it. Get in your cheap shots where you can. Seriously. Fucking gouge their eyes out. Bite their fucking throats out. They're going to look pretty fucking silly with their trachs sitting in your teeth.
Yeah, they can enjoy their... it's hard to look cool when you're bleeding like that.
Exactly.
If you're going to go to the hospital, make sure you're not going alone.
Absolutely.
Bring a friend.
It's a boring fucking ride on the ambulance. Make sure there's somebody sitting beside you who's as badly hurt.
Okay, understand now. Understand, we got a lot of prophets in the house tonight. A lot of prophets are here, and they're generally nonviolent people because they're pacifists. I'm all for pacifism.
Right. Yep.
Pacifism is good because generally, I wish I could be a pacifist. I honestly do. But see, I have this problem.
Sean would have really low blood pressure then.
Yeah, I wouldn't be nearly as interesting to talk to. And I'm the kind of guy that you give me a lightsaber, the helmet and black robe just fucking appear, okay? I could never do that, be on the good side shit, okay? I would be like instant fucking lightning out of my fingers, okay? It would just happen. Like, I'm sorry, okay? Because only men of violence can truly talk peace, okay?
I grew up in New York, and the neighborhood I went to was mostly black, mostly Puerto Rican, and
you were the minority.
I was the minority, and because of this, and this is also during the 70s, and there was a lot of race riots and a lot of race anger going on, so I was a very convenient target growing up. And in some ways, I made myself, for a very long time, I made myself a victim by not fighting back. When I turned about 8 years old, my father had a long talk with me, which involved how to basically defend yourself. After that point, I still lost a lot of fights, and I still got the shit kicked out of me. I got put in hospital a few times. But you want to know what happened? When I started hurting people back, and every time somebody started something, I was going down their throats, after a while, people left me the fuck alone. They can say anything they fucking want, just so long as they don't fucking touch me. When people started to understand that, I was happy, they were happy. I mean, let's put it this way. They can feel big, they can call you whatever the fuck they want. That's not worth killing yourself over. And trust me, like Sean says, I mean, you can make jokes. It is never worth killing yourself for.
No.
If you're going to snap, if it's pushed you to that fucking point, kill some of them.
Do something else. You're going to die anyway.
If you're so concerned about dying, go down in a hail of fucking gunfire, taking as many of the fuckers with you as possible.
I have a bitch about this.
Yeah, that's
bitch
true.
was going to come up earlier. Mine bitch is not about the kid. Okay, it's the way fucking society treats this whole crap.
Yeah.
Okay, these kids down in Columbine have killed they killed themselves or killed a bunch of people, right?
Yeah.
Woohoo! This guy, I saw an interview with a guy that holds chairs the committee for violence in schools down in the United States. He said, quote, "We have found more guns in schools since the Columbine incident. These incidents have become much more popular. You know why? Because you were looking for the goddamn guns."
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Jeez.
Yeah,
we wonder
that's
why
right.
this stupidity happens. It's because we don't look for it in the first fucking place. We don't want to find it. I think this is the only case where, like, gun control actually works, because if these kids didn't have easy access to guns, they wouldn't have used it. Because, face it, 14-year-olds don't really go out looking for guns. They pick up a gun and they go, "Hey, a gun," and shoot somebody.
Yeah, really.
They don't think about it.
Usually,
Too lazy to go and find one anyways.
Like, I can understand, like, fault sequences going through the IRC there, and he's talking about, well, wait a minute, Sean, you were saying cultists are for killing. Cultists are bad. Why are you saying you should join your cult then? Well, okay, no, I wouldn't go off here and say moron and shit, but I'm not going to, because he's got a valid point. Like, a lot of people are going to ask that.
What's going on?
What's going on, Sean? You're giving us conflicting info. Okay, I called it coke.
Please straighten us out.
I called it coke. Freudian slip. I called it
Coke
cult as a gag. Okay, it's obviously going to be called a cult anyway.
Yep.
So that's why do you think I call the magazine brainwashing? Okay,
it's obvious.
Sarcasm, you fuck. Okay.
Everybody has their own opinion.
Yeah.
Everybody has their own ideas. They're all valid. The idea is to be together so we have people to support each other.
Is Lieutenant Major Zombie like totally taking up
He's
the entire
leaving
embassy?
right now.
Lieutenant Major Zombie, you've won. Guess what you've won? You've won
an
the
all-paid expenses trip. Go away.
Right the fuck out of here. That's right. You're gone. Yes, you're gone. Yes, that's right. Goodbye. Kick ban. Fuck you. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Next time you do that, it's ban.
Yeah. If you
But
come back
by
on
the
the
way,
air,
for
we
those
will
that-
ban you, and we don't give a fuck because we have cooler listeners.
For those of you who are wondering and who are asking, Girl on Left is not here tonight. We believe she's hiding out from Lieutenant Major Zombie.
Yes.
She heard he was coming back.
And she was like, out of here.
Joins Lieutenant Major Zombie.
Okay, don't say. There
Don't-
you go.
don't
Oh,
do it.
poor baby.
Don't do it.
Muffin.
Don't
Don't
do
do
it.
it.
Fucking do it.
Don't do it.
Be banned. You'll only be able to listen to us.
I'll mail bomb something to you. Little fucking shit. Anyway.
54 pounds a day.
Yeah.
54 pounds a day. Yep.
Yeah. So anyway.
Pounds is back fast. Okay, let's do movie quotes.
Let's do
Time for
movie
movie
quotes.
quotes.
Are we
Let's
going
wind
to do
down a bit.
movie quotes or
We
those
do-
fucking sound
actually,
effects again?
No, never the sound
Before
effects.
we move on, I have one more thought to add to
Okay.
the discussion here
Sure.
about doing violence to others and dealing with bullies and shit like that.
Yep.
Just think out there. Worst case scenario, what's going to happen to you? You might get killed. You might get arrested and sent to prison or something like that. Well, what's the worst thing about that? Free room and board.
That's right, and you're away
Just-
from your bullies.
Just remember, don't bend over for the soap.
Yeah, exactly.
Also remember,
Better
if you're
check
going
MIRC. I think Lieutenant Major Zombie's fucking around again.
Nope. Yes, God of Sim. Yeah, you better listen.
Also remember, even if you do go to prison and or jail, guess what? You're 1 person in 10 in America.
Yeah, you're in good fucking company.
That's right.
And if you're in Canada, you can get a free education out of the deal.
By the way,
That's right.
in
Boost up your
jails,
education.
here's a little hint. If you kill and eat somebody, they'll leave you alone. They tend to do that, you know. It's like, you know, insane cannibal killers are usually left alone, especially even if they're the small, skinny guys.
I'm more scared of a guy who's like 100 pounds holding a needle in the corner than of like Bubba Uber biker.
Yeah.
yeah. Because you know what one of them's going to do. You don't know what the other one is.
You know where Bubba Uber Biker's coming from.
And more to the point, I know where he's trying to get.
Okay, everybody.
Okay.
Everybody in here knows how the movie quotes work. I played the 3 quotes. I turned them down in here. Everyone
we don't
types
get to hear
them
'em.
manically mad as quick as they can on the IRC and try to be the first ones to guess who they are, and then I play them in here. And then, that's how it works.
First person to get all 3 or as many as possible wins. What do they win?
Wins the big prize.
Absolutely nothing.
So here we go.
Flush the bombers, get the subs in launch mode. We are at DEFCON 1.
Right! You take that diaper off your head. You put it back onto your sister. Dr. Scott!
Janet! Rook! Janet!
Dr. Scott!
Janet! Rook! Janet!
Dr. Scott!
Janet! Rook!
Take it down.
Trying to establish an alibi. Shut up. You're not supposed to do this. He's gone.
How's that coming?
He's doing the slow fade.
Down, people are saying it's choppy, but I'll turn it back up. It's awfully loud. Oh, we're back. Hi.
Hello.
Okay, we're going to turn it up for here in our studio audience.
Studio.
And let them guess
That's
what
us.
they are. Here's all 3.
Flush the bombers, get the subs in launch mode. We are at DEFCON 1.
Right! You take that diaper off your head. You put it back onto your sister.
Dr. Scott! Janet! Rook! Janet!
Dr. Scott!
Janet! Rook! Janet!
Dr. Scott!
Janet! Rook!
Whoa, there we go.
I actually know what all 3 are. And
So
Okay,
Sean
let's
K
hear it.
cannot participate.
No, I didn't know what the middle one was, but I recognize it from there. At least I think I do.
I know
Okay.
I know what the middle one is, and I know what the last one is. I don't know what the first one is.
Really?
Yeah, the first one is easy.
I would
actually.
think the second one people wouldn't get, but
The second one
okay.
is.
Who's you know the
I
first
think you're
one?
wrong
Brian.
on the second one, Desmond. I don't think
Projectile
you're right.
Bombman. What? War Games. Ding ding.
Okay, the second one is Raising Arizona.
That's
All
correct,
right,
yeah.
Dak.
That
And
is.
the third one is
Is
the Rocky
Rocky
Horror Picture Show.
All right. Excellent. So let's see who
the
got
first
it.
one was War Games?
Yep, War Games. DEFCON
We are
1.
at DEFCON 1.
War Games, Rocky Horror Picture
Lieutenant Major Zombie got the first one. Yeah. And Brennar got Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Did anybody get Raising Arizona?
Nobody got Raising Arizona.
That is, by the way, if you guys haven't had a chance to...
It's a very good movie.
That is one of the funniest films.
Oh, that's a holy film.
That was one of the earlier...
The Lone Biker of the Apocalypse.
That was one of the earliest... By the way, I found out something about Tex Cobb. He's the guy who plays the quote-unquote Lone Biker of the Apocalypse. He apparently was actually a boxer.
He had his ass handed to him routinely.
Yes. Oh, apparently this guy could take a punch longer and harder than anybody else. In one fight, it was so bad, Howard Cosell stopped announcing. The last fight Howard Cosell ever announced a fight for was a fight in which Randall Tex Cobb had his face smeared to the point that his nose was completely pushed over to the side of his face. He had it pushed back, put a couple of bandages on, and then went to the after-party fight, after-fight party, and got there before the guy who won the fight.
Okay, that's tough.
That's hard. That is
I've
hard.
seen that picture. He could take a hit better than Homer Simpson.
Wow.
And we all know that episode.
The man does not have any nerve endings in his face. And he's a good actor, too.
That combination, you can go anywhere.
Yeah.
What do you expect? Most actors are dead from the neck up.
Neck up, yeah, exactly.
That's fucking brutal.
But, getting back to Raising Arizona, the Coen brothers, definitely, you have to. If you have not rented this film, rent it. Nick Cage, Holly Hunter, John Goodman in one of his earliest fucking roles. It's hysterical. If you do not laugh yourself until you cry, you have no sense of humor.
Well, okay, let's keep this all in perspective now. It's a very weird sense of humor. Okay, it's not like liar sense of humor. Okay, it's
no, it's
a
funny.
very it's funny, but it's very fucking weird. Like, go get a few beer, make fun of Alabama people, kind of funny. Okay, so it's pretty humorous if you got some brain cells going on. In any case, how are we doing on that brainwashing? How's that download coming?
46%.
46%.
I'll turn it up a little bit more. I'll crank it after the show, so it'll be ready. We'll let them. I'll show them the directory.
Okay, and then
they can
and
download
then they can
it a
all
half
just
hour
fucking
later or
knife
whatever.
fight for who's going to download it
That's
first.
about right.
It's going to be about, what's the size on that thing? 30 something megs? Was I thinking?
30, just
It's
under
30 megs.
So
it's 42 minutes, and actually I had a lot of fun doing it. It's not that great of a show. Well, fuck that. It's a good show. It's a first
It's amazing.
Show. It's
What are you
amazing.
talking about?
It's a
Fucking
stellar
incredible.
show. But I need more content, so I'll be going on, and I give a whole bunch of movies for you guys to watch that you have to rent because or acquire. You have to acquire
them somehow.
You have to get your hands on these films. I don't give a fuck how you get
By
them.
whatever means necessary.
That's right.
So I'm going to play Aqua, Ugly Girl. This is a takeoff of an Aqua song. And then we're going to come back with something else, maybe AWOL Bag or Shit List of the Week or whatever.
Shit List, yeah.
The
Sure.
Shit List. Okay, here's Aqua,
I
Ugly
have a
Girl
piece-
on...
Remind me, I have a piece of music for you for Shit List.
Oh, excellent. Okay. On Rant Radio, What the Hell? Here's Aqua, Ugly Girl.
Want to go for a ride? Sure, Ken. Well, forget it.
We're on.
Wow.
Gotta have that. Gotta have that.
Can you take
We
feedback?
haven't got an intro for
Feedback.
Shitlist yet, but that's
We will.
That's okay.
It's in the mail.
It's in the fucking mail. So, in keeping with our fucking theme there, we're going to talk about the shit list. This weekend's
Who
edition.
made your shit list?
The people who made my shit list this weekend. Now, a lot of people might disagree with me on this one, but when they hear me out, they will agree, because if not, they're fucking stupid.
He will convince you with his logic.
I will
or
convince you
loud
with
voice.
my logic. Okay, here's how it works. The people who are on my shit list this week are those assholes at Spam Abuse. You know those websites that are like spamabuse.org and all this kind of shit?
We
where
help the internet.
we are the what we're going to do is we're going to find out your server is relaying spam. So we're going to list your server by its IP address, and then all the other internet service providers that come to our site will not accept any mail from your server. And that means all your clients get pissed with you for something that's probably not even your fault. So if they like fuck up on a digit, or somebody screws up somewhere, or they just decide that, maybe,
They don't like you.
They don't like you. They're just going to fucking list you, and you're fucking gone. Now, excuse me, I don't like being governed by some fucking organization in the States. Okay?
The word you're looking for is blacklisted.
Yeah. They want to blacklist my fucking server? Excuse me? I'm very sorry, but who the fuck do you think you are?
How about
to
go
come-
after the root of the problem, huh?
Yeah, how about you leave me the fuck alone? Oh, you're just relaying it, so we're going to ban your ass. No, okay?
Ban everybody then, because
Everybody
relays it.
Well, actually, 51% of the internet runs open relay servers. Okay? Let's be real. Spam really isn't that fucking bad, man. It's one keystroke to delete the shit. Okay, who reads their spam? Nobody does. You highlight it en masse. Garbage. I
It
know
always
my
says
email
make
still
money
works.
now.
Right on.
Very easy to spot.
That's totally true. That's what you do. It's garbage. I know my email's still good. Okay, right
Yes.
on. Because if you haven't got any
Still
messages for
working.
a while, then you'd wonder if your email settings are okay.
That's right.
It makes you know it's like a constant check on your email.
Oh,
But
so I
no,
got
no.
spam today. It's still working.
Oh, I got spam. Yeah, my email's up. Okay, that's good. What the fuck? And then who the fuck are you to sit there and go and just, I'm going to arbitrarily govern you. I'll govern you. No. I'll govern you, fucker. Okay? You want to mess around?
I may not have this spammer's address, but I know yours.
I cannot wait. I cannot wait until Cult gets a fucking legion of Deckers. I cannot wait.
It's like, where are they? Virginia? Okay, send the Virginia section over.
You see, that's the problem with this whole thing. I can understand where you're going, where you use the internet to basically fight back against your foes. But what's wrong with a good old-fashioned hickory 2x4?
Because there's punishment and crime.
Hey, Sleazo.
So, I personally would not sit there and go and just, walk up to some guy and say, "Hey, asshole, you banned my server. I'm going to beat the living shit out of you." No. That's fucking stupid. Okay?
You're right. Beating the shit out of him is stupid. A good solid punch in the teeth, however, isn't.
No, I have to agree with I have to agree with Fork, and I have to agree with Shazbort that violence is not always the answer. Violence is a tool which should never be used while you're angry. Violence is something used to accomplish something. Now, these people need to understand. Now, they have a good idea. They have a good concept. They just need to understand that they're not in charge.
That applying it in an arbitrary and Star Chamber-like manner is fucking evil.
That's right. You can't just fucking do that, okay? Because you wind up hurting people. I was a sysadmin who didn't know a lot about mail security. Now I know more about it. Did I come out more on top? Yes, I did. But the next guy, he's going to go through the same shit as well. Rather than banning the guy, run spam abuse and say, "Hey, listen, you know what? What spam server are you running? You're relaying spam. Could you please stop for these reasons?" Okay? And if they say, "Well, no, I'm not going to, fuck you," there's really nothing you can do about it because it's free! It's fucking freedom, you idiot! I mean, people fucking died so that people could be free. Now we have a free resource. People are trying to govern it. What the hell?
As well as if they're so all fucking knowledgeable, Send a little message to the person they think is an offender and say, like, look, this is going through your system, and here's what you can do to stop it.
Yeah, here's
You'll send some knowledge along with their criticism.
Here's some instructions for your specific mail server how to stop it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
They
ever
don't
so
do
much.
that. They just say, "Fuck you.
They just
We're
say,
banning
"Fuck you, we hate you." Because you ever notice that a lot of the Decker crowd, a lot of the hacker crowd, is really sarcastic and they have no time for newbies. They're all like, "Oh, fuck you. You're just an idiot." No, you fucking git. Everybody learns. Where are the Lotus gods now? Where are they? There were Lotus gods. Where are they? They're fucking gone. They're administering systems that are going to fucking die. Okay, they're going to be left behind. And you know what? Everybody learns. So get off your fucking knowledge high horse and get with the program. Instead of being a critical dink, help people, teach people. Don't just fucking be an asshole. I mean, what the hell?
Sure beatings won't solve this?
That's an eventual means.
I mean,
like
last resort, violence.
I understand, but I think beatings will solve this.
Dak, you and the 2x4 are the court of last resort.
Okay.
See, the 2x4 is a tool that you use. Desmond comes out of the dark alley. He beats the guy. He kneecaps the guy with the 2x4, and he goes, "Hey, Sean tells you to listen."
What movie is this?
Keep talking.
Silence.
Raven Lunatic has brought a movie.
The 2x4 is a coercion device. It is not the end-all. It is a coercion device.
I had to rent that.
That is so cool.
So
Have you seen that before?
I haven't seen that one yet. There's
That is
some on there I
so
haven't
cool.
seen.
I have rented that. That is so cool.
I can't remember his new name.
Ronan Saryet.
Ronan Saryet. This
Yes.
This piece of music that you've picked for us, is this music to fight by?
This is music to get knee-deep in somebody's intestines by while choking the shit, one in each hand of somebody else.
Okay, so now
And
that we're all riled
simultaneously
up,
headbutting a fourth.
so maybe you can introduce it. Who is it and what is it?
This is one of my favorite bands now.
I thought I saw that
Slipknot.
on a porno channel.
And the song title is called Sick.
SIC.
Cult is, Ronan Saryet is a master in the cult martial art form of fuck you.
Here we go.
I prefer Le Lap Gauche. Get them before they become a threat.
All over this bitch. East Coast, West Coast. It don't matter.
If any one of our listeners wanted to send you a care package, what address would they send that to?
It would go to name. It would be start with number 881 Bombardier, abbreviated BDR, SISK SASK, initials JRH, to TFBH / Coralici, spelled CORALICI / C Battery, PO Box 5003, Station Forces, Belleville, Ontario, Kilo 8 November 5 Whiskey 6.
Right on. So we sent off your care package already, but what happened is we sent off your package, but like a fucking moron, I forgot to put the AA batteries into it that I purchased. So you're going to be getting a second, smaller package that will be having the AA batteries in it. So that's all very cool. I wanted to just make sure, are you okay? Is everything cool over there? In all seriousness, you're not getting shot or nothing?
No, it's really relaxed. Although I went off the road the other day, so we get trapped waiting for recovery overnight in the middle of the field, which is pretty cool because the locals came up and tried to pull us out with a tractor, and they brought us hot coffee, made a campfire for us. It was pretty neat. We had like 30 people.
Did they clear the area of mines too?
No, they said the area wasn't a major focus during the conflict. So they said there'd never even been any mines in that area because it wasn't tactically important enough.
Were you wearing your body armor we gave you?
Oh yes, every time I leave the camp.
Excellent.
Good man.
What else do you need? What do you need sent to you, buddy?
I'm doing okay right now. The only problem with parcels right now is that we've got due to problems in Mozambique, we've lost a lot of the supply service flights for parcels are busy going down there now. So there's like a hold. No one's got a parcel since pretty much since we got here. I think a couple guys who sent stuff like 2 weeks before we came here, they got their parcels just after they got here, and there's been the stop drop. There's nothing for a while.
Holy shit, man. Well, that's okay. You're probably going to wind up getting a big stockpile. If anybody was going to send stuff, they probably send things like powdered drinks, maybe some skin mags, some reading literature, AA batteries.
Yeah, porno's always good.
That's good. Any CDs, music CDs, ripped MP3 burned CDs are good. Whatever. That's fucking amazing, though. So what else is... I heard that a couple French soldiers got their asses gunned. Do you know anything about that?
Nothing. Just sort of what you can see on the news, and we see less of it than you do. It's we get kind of trapped in our schedule, and we just sort of go from there. Occasionally, someone actually gets a paper or talks to someone from home, and that's usually how we find stuff out.
Yeah, so they basically just keep you in the dark. Oh, so much has changed. Okay, man. Well, we're gonna jump off the air with you. I'm gonna keep talking to you off air, and fucking Ronan Saryet here is probably gonna want to have a word with you too. But we're all thinking about you, and we're all going on from there. And I'm sure a whole lot of people in the MIRC here is all saying good shit for you too, saying that their hopes and prayers to whatever gods they may choose would be making sure that you're fucking being all cool. Okay, buddy? So hang on for 1 second. I'm just going to jump off the air here. So
take it easy, Hammer.
Take it easy, Hammer. Okay, man. Just 1 second. And we'll hand this off here. Okay.
Just press the top red button. So that was Hammer from Bosnia. So I guess we're going to have to maybe delay the call-in for the prize this week.
Yeah, but
or maybe not do it. We'll see. Is that the prize? Let's take a look at
No,
this.
it doesn't appear to be.
We can talk about our great video.
Things that they don't show on the air anymore. You can still rent them in movie stores. Is propaganda films from Bugs Bunny and
These were made during World War II
by war bonds.
By war bonds. Besides that, not only that, some of the things were extremely racist.
Really?
In their,
they wanted you to hate the Japanese and Germans.
Germans, yes. In their portrayal of the enemy was amazing. Especially if you want to see something, it's almost impossible to get a hold of. There's the Disney version with Daffy Duck, in which he talks about being a stooge for the Axis powers, in which their caricatures of basically Germans, Japanese, and Italians is
less than kind.
Oh, beyond less than kind. In this politically correct day, it would get honest lawsuits.
Really?
Yes. So if you ever get a chance to actually see that,
you may be able to rent it from a video store. They're
yeah,
a little bit lax with that.
Sleazo says he remembers a cartoon where Bugs called a kid slant eyes.
Oh
yes.
yeah, you don't see those on the air anymore.
Does anyone
don't see any of those?
Does anyone remember those Tom and Jerry cartoons?
Yes. Now, when I grew up in New York watching Tom and Jerry, they were always cut, and I never knew why. The reason is because the
that
very
black lady, right?
The black lady.
Yeah.
Basically, the character was called Aunt Jemima. Aunt Jemima was basically always it was a derogatory term for a large, heavy black lady.
Which she was in the cartoon.
She was in the cartoons. Now, up here in Canada, given the fact that this was pre-politically correct days, the kids in this area grew up seeing these. And when I came out here, I could not believe this stuff. I was just dying. But then I realized that was because I don't think there were any black people in Canada at the time to basically see this and be annoyed.
Still hardly is in Vancouver.
Well, no, I mean,
there's more.
We had basketball come in, so we had to get a few of them actually come
import them, right?
Tripled, yeah.
It's like the comedian Dick Gregory said around the time Desmond's talking about. Yeah, of course Canada has no problem with its black people, all 6 of them.
We know where they all live.
Is that the black comedian from here in Canada, Dick Gregory? Is that who you're talking about?
He's an American, but he used to be funny. Now he does infomercials.
Okay, who's that very large? There's a stand-up comedian, very large, black individual that is just killer funny. I cannot think of his name. Never mind. It's gone. Don't worry about it. It wasn't important.
Well, we are. Go ahead. Are we going to start wrapping up or what?
Yeah, unfortunately, I believe.
I think so. Is the
Kurt
phone?
Bert and myself have to
phone
actually
empty? Want to do a phone in for the prize this week?
He's on the phone to Corici right now.
So we're not going to do.
We'll do it next week. It's a really good prize.
We'll do it twice next week.
No.
Birthday Ralph song.
Okay. Since it's Raven Lunatic's birthday tomorrow, we're going to do a little song.
It's your birthday? It was my birthday on Friday.
Wow, double birthday.
Wow.
So we have to do the happy
But
birthday,
we're going to
Ralph.
go around the room and say goodbye to everyone. And,
That's right.
Give some good shit out here.
You'll hear it.
No.
We're
going
go
around the room first.
And then we were going to end with songs to fuck by, which was my suggestion.
That's right. We'll do both.
We'll do both.
This is Cimmerian saying goodbye till next week. 22 hours. I always get this wrong. 6 days and 22 hours.
Okay, over to
Bye.
the Daxter. Dak.
And remember, free Ted Kaczynski.
Have yourself a good night, people.
And then we have Ronan Mike, Projectile Vomit Man.
Yes.
And the waving when we have
Raven Lunatic.
Raven Lunatic.
Raven
Ciao.
Lunatic. And then we come up to me, Sean Kennedy, the fucking man, saying yo. And that's right. In a matter of moments, is it already up there?
Which? Oh, yeah, it's up there.
Available for download right now.
Oh, Ronan.
Ronan,
wave your little face.
Is Brainwashing. Brainwashing's available for download right now. So all those people, all you prophets out there, you can have it downloaded to you. If 4K and Shazbot want to wait, I'll send it to you directly via ICQ because you guys have done way too much fucking work.
Tell Ronan to rave his face.
No, he's way the fuck gone. It's okay. It's more important things. Ronan Saryet is currently off plotting for destruction of many Serbs and Croats.
And it's called brainwashing.issue1.mp3 under
Yes.
that directory I just
and
sent.
it's 30 fucking megs, so you can
go at it for the next couple days for
So
all you
whatever
people
it
on.
is, okay, so we'll go from there.
So all the people on the IRC, goodbye to DJ Rage, Fault Sequence, Infobot, Infoloop, Mr. Echo, MW Radio, Pixie Chick, Prophet, 4K, Scribe, and Shazbort, Rabbit Puppy, Sean 3 Sleezo, Titanium Midget, and Godlike. Tell your friends if you like this show. Tell your enemies if you hated it. ICQ number 5155558.
For more cult information,
When are we going to get that?
Kennedy at rantradio.com.
When are we going to get that goddamn toll-free number?
I've sent in the forms. Just waiting for them. I'm going to give them a call this week, see what's happening. So they've got the forms. It's all filled out. I've signed my life away.
DJ Rage, if you think the show is awesome, email me to get on the cult, buddy. We need guys like you. Kennedy at rantradio.com.
Here it is, Kennedy at rantradio.com. So here's some songs to go out. I'm going to start that Delta commercial again. And then at Adam and his package, Happy Birthday Ralph, and then Pantera, Fucking Hostile.
That's the song to fuck by.
Song to fuck by this week. And later, people.
Y'all be going on vacation? See, the thing is...
You have just listened to another episode of What the Hell on Rant Radio. Tune in next Sunday at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to find out what happened to Sim and the rest of the gang in the dramatic continuation of What the Hell.